Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about future forms. As you can see, there are 5 future forms which are will, be going to, be about to, present continuous, and simple present. So first I'm going to talk about the structure and then the uses of each of them in the future. In this case we have will, so to make an affirmative sentence we use the subject plus will plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. And my example is, I probably go to a party this night. So I have 2 options. I go to a party or I decide not to go to a party and stay at home. In the negative, we have the subject plus will plus not plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. And the example is, they won't buy this car. And in the interrogative, we have will plus the subject plus the verb in basic form plus the complement plus the question mark. Please don't forget to use the question mark. And the example is, will you take this bus? So again, there are 2 possibilities. You take the bus or you decide to wait for another. The uses of will. So we can use will to talk about predictions. For example, you are looking the sky and there is a little gray cloud, so you can say it will rain. We use it to talk about decisions we made at the time of speaking. For example, you are talking with a friend and she or he tells you, I don't understand my homework, so you can say, I'll give you a hand with it. It's a decision that you make at the time that you are having a conversation with that person. And a future event in an if or when clause. In this case, we have, if my mom buys a new car, I'll probably drive it. So if she doesn't buy it, I can't drive it. It will be impossible. So we have be going to. The affirmative form of be going to is the subject plus the verb to be plus the going to plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. As you know, we have 3 different verbs to be. I am, she, he, and it is, and we, they, you are. In this case, I'm going to go to my niece's party this Sunday. In the negative, we have the subject plus the verb to be plus not plus going to plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. The example is, she is not going to wash the dishes this night. And we have the interrogative. In this case, we have the verb to be plus the subject plus going to, but plus the verb in basic form plus the complement plus the question mark. And in this case, we have, are we going to watch 50 Shades Darker this weekend? I don't know. Okay. The next that we have is be going to, and its uses. So we use it to talk about plans or intentions before the moment of speaking. This is the example. When Alejos is in Belgium, he is going to attend to Tomorrowland, so he knows he is going to travel, but at this moment he decides to go to Tomorrowland before the travel. We use it to talk about predictions based on present information. So we can talk about predictions with will and going to, but in this case, when there is information, we use going to. For example, Millonarios is playing too bad. They are going to lose the next game. So they have been playing terrible. So there is a fact, or there is a possibility that they could lose the game. We have be out to. So the structure of this future form is in the affirmative way. The subject plus the verb to be plus about to plus the verb in base form plus the complement. As the example, hurry up, the ceremony is about to begin. In the negative, we have the subject plus the verb to be plus not plus about to plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. Example, don't worry, I'm not about to pass away. And in the interrogative, we have the verb to be plus the subject plus about to plus the verb in basic form plus the complement plus the question mark. For example, are you about to leave? I need your help. So, the use of be about to. We use it to talk about the future immediate. We often use just in front of about to. For example, don't bother me, I'm about to watch TV. What's happening? That you are going to use be about to when there is something that is happening now. For example, if I'm watching TV and I know that The Walking Dead is going to be released or to be shown, I am going to say, don't bother me, I'm about to watch it. Okay, the next is present continuous. As you know, we use present continuous to talk about things that are happening in the same moment, in this moment, but we can use it to talk about the future too. So, the structure of present continuous is, in the affirmative we have this subject plus the verb to be plus the verb in ing plus the complement. There is an example. My mom's going to bed now because she's terribly tired. In the negative we have the subject plus the verb to be plus not plus the verb in ing plus the complement. The example is, she is not traveling to New York tomorrow because she got sick. And in the interrogative we have the verb to be plus the subject plus the verb ing plus the complement plus the question mark. So, for example, are we reading our books for the next reading control? I don't know. Okay, the uses of the present continuous to talk about the future. We use it to talk about intentions or previously made decisions or arrangements. For example, are you visiting your parents next weekend? I don't know, but it's something that you have planned. And we use it to talk about formal arrangements. They are coming to the theater with us this night. I don't know, I think that you don't know what is an arrangement, so an arrangement is a plan. I didn't know it. We often use the present continuous with a specific time in the future. For example, next weekend, this night, here, now, traveling to New York tomorrow, or the next reading control is something specific. Okay, and finally we have the simple present. Okay, I know that we use the simple present to talk about something that is generally true or to talk about routines, but we can use it to talk about the future. The structure, as you know, in the affirmative way is and the subject plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. And the example, the examples are, she likes to eat vegetables and fruits, and they want to dance all the night. As you know, we have to add an S when we are talking an action that and the third person cares about. For example, she, he, and it's. It's not necessary, and we don't have to use it when they, we, you, and I. With the negative form, so we have the subject plus the auxiliary plus not plus the verb in basic form plus the complement. So the examples are, he doesn't pay attention in class, and we don't talk anymore. In this case we have to use doesn't, that is for he, she, it, and don't, that is for we, they, you, and I. And we have the interrogative. In this case we have the auxiliary plus the subject plus the verb in basic form plus the complement plus the question mark. So the examples are, when does he play tennis, or where do polar bears live? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry. And the uses of this future form. We use simple present to talk about scheduled events. For example, our English class starts at 11 o'clock. So, there is a specific time. We know that our class starts at 11 o'clock. So we use simple present to talk about it. And we use simple present to talk about simple statements of facts. For example, the water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. So that's a real fact. That's something that happens and it's scientific proof. I'm sorry. So I think that this is all for today, and thank you for watching, and I hope that this topic is clear for all of us. Thank you and bye.